This is really annoying. Alright. It should be working now. See, yeah, it should be working. Alright, well, melee recovery tier list. Should be working now. Yeah, it's working, it's working, it's working. Alright. First up, Mewtwo. Look at this. One of these two. I I think here, right? I mean, Mewtwo has objectively one of the best recoveries in the game. The only way you can really exploit it is when he's double jumping. It's like Sheik's disappear, except better in every single way. Alright, cool. Mewtwo is alright, cool, it's working. Thank you. Yeah. Mewtwo, top tier recovery. I mean, like if I need to show examples I can. I have Dolphin right here. He is one of a select few characters that can survive from the bottom blast zone of Dreamland. And unlike other characters where they have other kind of flaws, like Kirby can survive the blast zone in Dreamland, yet his recovery definitely isn't top tier by any means. But with Mewtwo, he had his up B's a better version of Sheik's in a way. It's faster. It comes out faster. If he doesn't have to go to ledge, I mean, without suffering a crap ton of end lag, it's really just a good recovery all around. There's not really much else to say. One of the best double jumps in the game. That's another big one. So yeah, top tier double jump, really good up B. Not can't really argue against it. All right, game and watch. And I'd put it. It's exploitable, but it's long. So it's like, it's here. It's yeah. I'm gonna put like a what is it? A tier above this with here. Actually, I'll just do that right now. Let me see. Let me quickly get this set up. This is there. It's not working. It's very exploitable, but it has a lot of distance. That's what's making it. It's not down here. It may be mid. I am selling right now. And then this guy will just make blue or something. I don't know. There. Game & Watch, it's like top of mid or bottom of good. Because it's exploitable because it's very linear, but its distance makes up for it. It's not like, say, it's not like, say, one of, like, I don't know, freaking Roy, where it's really linear, but, like, because Roy's fast, like, here, we'll talk about him later, but it's, like, not like Roy, where it's one of these two. It can't be down here, because there's characters who have recoveries way worse than Game & Watch. But yeah, it's like top of mid, bottom of good. I'm gonna quickly name this guy. Why is this? I have to like be dead center. There. And then I need to make that red. There, alright. And then I'll fill out top three after. But yeah. I'll leave him here for now, but I might move him up here. Ness. Yeah, I don't really have to explain much. PKA Thunder is quite possibly the worst recovery move in the entire game. Um, super exploitable. You could just jump out and hit the PK Thunder one hit box, and there's nothing he can do. His double jump's fine. He has an alright air dodge, but he just gets butchered once he loses those. And it's not like Yoshi with double jump armor or Mewtwo where his double jump isn't that long. I was about to say. Yeah, no, there's no world Ness goes up here. He has arguably the worst recovery in the game. It has distance, but it's just so exploitable and half the time doesn't want to work. Because I believe if you actually hit PK Thunder, it has like Firefox levels of distance. Not as long, but like in between Fox and Falco's Firefox distance. But it's a matter of it is really easy to exploit it, and it's really hard to get good angles on it. Zelda, worse than Game & Watches. It's Game & Watches, except takes longer to come out, and Sopo, no, I'm gonna count Ice Climbers as a whole. If it was Sopo is the worst recovery in the game, though. Sopo was on here. Sopo would be the worst, but yeah. Zelda's recovery is worse than Game & Watches. They have similar distance. I mean, Zelda can angle her slightly, but I still think Game & Watches is better. Because I don't think Zelda's has a hitbox, and if it does, it's really easy to avoid. And with Game & Watch, it's hard to, like, predict where he's going to be. You know, he's heading straight up, but unlike with Zelda, where it's really slow and you can kind of assume the trajectory, he has, like, a really fast rising hitbox when coming up, which makes I mean, yeah, you just hold ledge against it, but if you don't know how to counter Game & Watch's recovery, it is a really good recovery. Compared to Zelda, where it has no aerial drift and fast fall, it's just, I mean, it's not an awful recovery, because sometimes you use it when you're off stage with Sheik, but it's by no means a good recovery. Like, by any means. It's just there if you're too far of distance to actually, do anything with it. Next up, Dr. Mario. I would argue down here. Like, because, I mean, I'll just do all the Mario Brothers while I'm at it. Because these two are here, like right next to each other. You could interchange these. Luigi's is farther, but more exploitable. Mario's doesn't have as much distance, but it's kind of hard to contest. Doc's recovery is just bad. Its distance is really exploitable. It doesn't have wall jump. His cape sometimes help. It's not useful to help with distance. It's useful to mix up when you're going to up B. Like Mario, who kind of has a Marth effect with his first side B, where it kind of. Yeah, Luigi also has a luck factor. Yes, that is another thing. Luigi does have a bit of a luck factor to it. But even then, I mean, missiles, yeah, he has gimmicks. But Luigi with all his resources is like here. If you have like, I mean, of course he has with a misfire, he's up here. But we're not counting misfire in this, and he's like here or top of good. If he has charge down B, if he has charge down B and knows how to exploit side B, it's like top of mid. But if he doesn't have a charged down B, all of a sudden it's like here. I'd like bottom of mid to top of bad. So you kind of interchange, but you can interchange these two. Mario's is more consistent, but Luigi's generally will have a better distance to it. Because when they both have because when he has charged Cyclone, his Cyclone is immensely better than the Mario Brothers. Has more distance, and it doesn't have that. Since it's super floaty at the end of it, you don't lose as much height as you do with these two afterwards. So it's all just dependent on preference with these two, but Doc does go down here. Mario's recovery is better in every single way. The one tech Dr. Mario's recovery has is there's a tech. I don't know if Mario can do this too. He probably can, but he also can't up B cancel, so I don't know. Is he can have his up B be straight like Luigi's, which gives him a little extra distance, but not much. And then Pikachu, I mean, but yeah, these two are interchangeable. He's just going to be worse than these guys. Still like top of bad because there are recoveries that are worse, but he isn't going to do much. Pikachu. We're gonna fill this out later. Like when we're done. Pikachu is up here. Better than Mewtwo's, yeah, probably better than Mewtwo's. I don't know, they're interchangeable. All the Pokemon have really good recoveries. Just want to throw that out. Even Pichu's is half decent. All the Pokemon have really good recoveries in this game, though. I mean, Pikachu can recover from any distance, really, because he has Skull Bash, and of course his up B is bullshit. It is amazing in any regard. That's the thing that I think makes it better than Mewtwo's, is it's easier to snap to ledge with it, and it's harder to just kind of hold ledge against it. And of course, side B again helps with his recovery too. So, yeah. Pikachu, undoubtedly one of the best recoveries in the game, though. Then we go to Kirby. It's hard. Because if we're judging off a distance, he's up here. It has pretty good distance. But it is probably one of, if not the most exploitable recovery in the game, which drops it down to bottom mid bad level. Judging off a distance alone, he's up here. But it is super exploitable because of how bad his aerial drift is and the fact that he has nothing to really cover his jumps. Plus, up B has absolutely no distance to it. So it's really just a matter of how much do you worry about exploiting. I think it's like 'cause it's kind of similar to like a Game and Watch situation, except Game and Watches is less tricky to mess with. I think Kirby's here. I mean, if you have any objections, explain them to me and I'll adjust. But I think it's there. Alright, well, I'm just gonna move on to Kirby. If you have any objections about anything, though, do let me know. Link. It's not top, but it's good. It's a good recovery. Hookshot is your best friend. You have bomb recovering. Pretty good air speed. Um, like I think top 8 in the game. I want to say. Yeah, it just all depends on like the player for Kirby's recovery. But yeah, Link's here. His hook shot is amazing. It's, I mean, you can't exploit it much. The most you can do is exploit his up B, but a lot of the time he can recover with hook shot. So you have to have like a good disjoint to really mess with him. I keep on zooming in on accident. His up B is the worst part of his recovery, but everything else about it is really good. Bomb recovers can help you survive from dumb spots. Uh, yeah, I think, and then Yoshi. That's Ganondorf. Yoshi's like somewhere here. Yeah, hookshot does go crazy. This hookshot's so huge. Like every time I go from Young Link to Link, I underestimate how big his hookshot really is. Young Link's hookshot gets mogged in comparison. We're having a lot of people in mid tier. Because Yoshi doesn't have an up B. But double jump armor is your best friend with this recovery. Is it objectively bad though? No. I'm just feeling a lot of like the mid recovery area. I think top of mid. Yeah, top of mid. Solely because of double jump armor. Double jump armor is your best friend. Because early on, I mean, nothing can really contest armor, and Yoshi just can't get edge guarded like at early percents at all. The most you can do is hope you spike him. It's like a shine spike or something, and even then, you can't cheese it until like really high percent, which at that point a lot of characters aren't even going to be able to recover. So yeah, I think top of mid. So because no up B is his biggest weakness, and other. Yeah, exactly. You can't call it a good recovery because there's no up B and it's very linear. But you can't call it bad or ass because double jump armor carries this shit. So I think mid's where you want to put it, like top of mid. So because with Game and Watch, you can still cheese it at early percents at times. It goes distance, but it's really easy to just you can't. It's easier to cheese. You can't cheese Yoshi at early percent. Why is this grabbing? You can't cheese Yoshi at early percent. Most attacks can't break super armor, and the ones that do usually just stall him slightly, and a lot of time you can just air dodge recover. It's later percents where it gets worse, but at that point, he's just surviving a lot longer. Marth. Marth is good, objectively. I think it's worse than Link. It has a lot of mix-up. It's worse than Link. It has a lot of mix-up. His up B's better, but Link has more, like, at the end of the day, you're still just watching out for Marth up B. Link has more to it, to where a lot of the time you can recover without even needing to up B because of hookshot. Marth has, of course, his side B stall. He's generally pretty floaty, and he can stall for a long time off stage. And it's a big game of mix-ups in that regard. It's a big game of mix-ups. Like 90% of the players can't edgeguard Zane because he is really good at just mixing up when he's going to up B. And you can't really call it out. You gotta remember how fast this move goes. It's like Game & Watch wishes he had an up B like Marth's. But yeah, Marth, objectively good recovery. It can be exploited at times with, Marth Killer and stuff. But Marths have found a way to get around it, so it's not as big of an issue. Ganondorf. It's not good. He's heavy, which helps, I guess. But, I mean, it's just worse than Falcon's all around. He's really slow in the air. He has Wizard's Foot to support, I guess, because you just can spam regain jumps. That's one thing Ganon has over Falcon, because he's a bit floatier. He can spam Wizard's Foot a lot more, and then around like the time he has to up B, he still has another jump. But his up B is objectively worse than Falcon's, doesn't go as far horizontally, and the vertical distance is slightly better solely because he's a bigger hitbox. So technically, you can grab ledge a bit further up. It's not a good recovery overall. It's good on like Dreamland, because if you like send him really high up, because he can spam Wizard's Foot. But overall, it's really exploitable. It's like Falcons, where you can just kind of cheese it, except the cheese is way easier to actually pull off. Yeah, no, Fox's is top tier recovery. Yeah, Ganon really is annoying to recover with. He's not doing much off stage. Yeah, Fox, objectively really good recovery. It's the most planned out to cheese. So, like, there's more counterplay to his recovery than any other recovery in the game. Which also makes Falco have to suffer, because his is just a more cheesable version of Fox's. Fox has dumb distance, top tier double jump. Up B goes far. Like, a lot of the time you can hold ledge thinking, oh, this Fox is gonna die. And he can up B past the ledge. And then all of a sudden now you're trapped on ledge while he is neutral. Or center stage. Shine stalling. You can mix up when you want to Firefox. You have a plethora of angles. You can go low, you can go high. You can try and avoid ledge altogether. You can try and snap ledge. Not to mention, after his fast fall, he doesn't have any fast fall end lag. Where a lot of the time, if you don't have a fast enough reaction time, he can just up B above you and then fast fall down, and all of a sudden, and he can shield like frame 1. You can't do much to contest Fox's recovery if he's like right next to you. The best thing you can do is hope you have a big disjoint and swat at him when he's like starting his up B. But illusion is carrying his recovery as well. A lot of the time you don't even need to up B. You can just illusion, and it's really hard to call out how fast it is. And it's even worse for Falco, but we'll get to it. Young Link, again, objectively good recovery. Think of it like this: Link is the top of good. Young Link is like closer to the bottom. Because they both have good recoveries. Young Link has wall jumps, so his recovery's objectively better on Yoshi's and FOD. Both are good, obviously, but Young Link has the potential to recover from the very bottom of the blast zone. Yeah, that makes sense. Puff does kind of fuck up Fox off stage. But even then, a lot of the time, Puff has to space her aerials really well, or else, and again, it's mainly like there's situations where obviously Fox is right next to you and you can just hit him, but a lot of the time Fox does just make it back to stage. Yeah, back to Young Link because he has the same perks of Link with hook shot, his great aerial distance. Except the big thing is two things. First of all, he can't bomb recover, so but he has some other perks against him. He has a boomerang super glide, which pretty much acts as a third jump, which really helps the character. His up B actually has more horizontal drift than Link's. That is one big thing. Is his up B has more aerial drift, but it is smaller, so it's easier to actually hit him out of it. Unlike Link, where it's really hard to contest it, Young Link, of course, you still have to space your moves, right? But it's a lot easier to space it. Hookshot is, I believe, half the distance of Link's, so pretty short, but still really good on like Yoshi's and FOD, obviously. Wall jumping is a big one. It allows him to recover and stall. He can stall a lot on Yoshi's. If you watched, I think it's Smash Summit 11 or 10, the one where it was the swag bracket. That would have been. I think that was 9. No, that was 9, right? Axe does a lot of stalling off stage, but then you don't even need that. He's just Young Link can stall a lot off stage. He has a good recovery. It's cheesable, but if you know like all the recovery tech, it's a great recovery. It's a really great recovery. Roy, it objectively should be like here or here. Cause it's easy to exploit. He has a faster fall speed than Marth. His stall doesn't work as well. His up B has less distance, but it has more angling to it. I think Marth has 3 angles, Roy has 5 angles. So up B has more mix up, but it has less distance. Mid's just getting. No, I might do. I might move I don't know. I might move Kirby down. Let's exploit. Yeah, I'm gonna move him down here, like top of here, because mid's getting really full. I don't like that. And it's really easy to bear Kirby. So yeah, I think I move him down. Move him down a tier. Yeah, for Roy, it's Marth's, but with less mix-up, and it's easier to exploit. So you can't objectively call it a bad recovery, but it's not objectively a good one. But yeah, not really much to say on it. It's just every point you add to Marth, you can add to Roy, just less dignified, if that makes sense. Samus. I mean, it's between the. I think Samus's is better than Pikachu's. Samus is better than Pikachu's, arguably. It has way better distance, and despite how slow it is, you can't contest it. Because a lot of the time, Samus can stall double jump forever. Her bombs make it to where she'll always at least get close to the stage. She has the longest tether in the game. She can wall jump. She has everything you need for a good recovery. Her up B kinda sucks distance wise, but you can't really hit at it because the entire hitbox is moving. It's it is in contention for the best recovery in the game, arguably. Like it's Samus and Puff in contention for who has the best recovery in the game by far. Um, it's just more a matter of opinion, if that makes sense. Like, do you prefer Samus's recovery, where it's like it's longer but slower, or do you prefer Puff with her 5 jumps? And yeah, I'll talk about Puff later. Obviously, she's like right there. Bowser, he has the best recovery in the game. By that I mean he has. It's better than Ness's, but it's bad. It's DK's except bad. It doesn't have any invincibility frames. It doesn't have as much height. It doesn't have as much horizontal distance. It is just bad in every single regard. He is a big hitbox. You can kind of just swat him away. Uh, vertical distance to where as long as you send him a decent bit down, he's dead. Yeah, we all love Bowser, despite him being utter dog shit. He is really bad in this game. We love Bowser. We love the way he runs, obviously, but he is dog shit, and this is one of the big reasons. Not to mention, his double jump has really bad height. For a lot of the time, Bowser does have to up B over the ledge, because it's really easy to just hold ledge on him. So he gets up B over the ledge, and then, of course, either get sent back off stage, or if he's at high enough percent, you just run up and kill him. Bowser can do jack fucking shit off stage 90% of the time. Now DK is bad. It's here. Worse than all these guys, but better than Bowser. DK and Bowser's up Bs are similar. Just DK, of course, has the invincibility frames, and it's harder to contest. And I think has slightly better. I don't know if the vertical distance is better, but it has a better horizontal distance. What he does have is magnet hands. That's what makes his vertical distance better. His magnet hands are fucking crazy. He can be like really low down. Here, I'll show it actually. I'll show it really quick. Where's DK? He can be like pretty low down and still magnet hand the ledge. Like not that low, obviously, but he can be pretty low down and magnet the ledge. It's not a good example. Like there. See how low down he is? Okay. His recovery is very unpredictable because you don't expect it to be able to like grab ledge from that low, but it can. And a lot of the time DK can just up B high, and since he's so heavy, of course he can still get sent off stage and stuff, but the invincibility makes it really hard to contest if he's just straight going to ledge. Falcon, this is what I'm gonna do for Falcon. I think I'm gonna add an entire tier below. With you down. This guy, we're just gonna make, I don't know, purple color or something. This is the Falcon tier. Because his recovery, you can't call it like mid. Because it's better than all these guys's. But it's worse than these guys's. You can't put him, like, I would never put Falcon in the same tier as Young Link. But I think his recovery is better than like Roy's. Because Falcon has a lot of mix-up. He has dumb airspeed. And a lot of the time he can just... And Falcon Dive has way more distance than people give it credit for. Where I don't think it's better than these guys', but it's definitely not on the level of these guys. It's like the middle recovery. You can't call it good, but you can't necessarily call it like mid. It's just Captain Falcon's recovery. Now Sheik has invincible. Sheik's like bottom of this. Eh. It depends on the player. I'll put her above Young Link. But if you know what you're doing in Sheik's recovery, a lot of the time it's really easy to exploit it. But once she starts her up B, you can't contest it. Of course, she has like that little jump right before she actually up Bs, to where that plus her double jump, she has really good distance. Again, you can't contest it. The most you can do is grab ledge, wait for her to appear, because she has the slowest end she has the worst end lag out of any up B in the game. To where you can just grab ledge, wait for her to come back, either hit her off stage or kill her. It's really just a matter of the player, because a lot of the time she can just go to ledge. It just depends on how good you are at edge guarding her recovery. It's player dependent, not character dependent, more so. Because any of these guys, except for maybe Bowser or Ness, or like Bowser and Kirby, like these guys, like all the low tiers. Most characters though can just hold ledge, wait for her to come up, either hit her off stage or just kill her outright. Falco. Falco is objectively a good recovery. Better than Sheik's, worse than Marth's. Its distance is where it's most exploitable, but it's like Fox where you have all those mix-ups. It's really hard to pinpoint what Falco wants to do. His up B comes out quicker than Fox's, but of course it doesn't have the beginning like fire around him to actually cover anyone attacking him. The distance is its biggest weakness, but the amount of mix-up is what keeps it from being like down here. Because a lot of the time, yeah, if you send Falco too far off stage, he's dead. But also a lot of the time he can recover and you just don't know what he's doing. Illusion with Falco. Illusion. You can't call out Illusion. His illusion's faster than Fox's, to where I think it's like 5 frame. It's nearly impossible to actually like react to it. Or not nearly impossible, but it's one of the hardest moves to react to in the game. A lot of the time it's either a call out, you either call out illusion, or you just let him side B to ledge or to stage. And then of course again up B has all those mix-ups. His side B's better than Fox's, but his up B's worse. Where he actually arguably has a better horizontal recovery, and a better recovery when you're closer to the stage. But, of course, Fox can survive longer because he has the longer distance recoveries. But just the amount of sheer mix-up is why his is up here. Jigglypuff? I mean, you can't say much. She has the best recovery in the game. 5 jumps, rising pound, of course, a lot of mix-ups. She can cover herself really well with any of her aerials. The only way you're killing Puff is either if you're Zane spiking or off the top. Or just when she just sheerly dies. You can't edge guard Puff with 90% of the characters. You can call her out after a pound, maybe. But you can't just jump out and try and hit Swatter away. Puff has a free recovery back to stage nearly every single time, because you can't go out and attack her. You just have to let her do her thing. That's why Puff's the best defensive character in the game. She has her 5 jumps. She does so much better than what most people expect. You can't do shit against Puff recovery. It's so good. Ice Climbers. Yeah, there. Has a lot of distance and mix-up. Sopo is down here. Sopo's is the worst in the game, but we're not judging Sopo. We're judging both of them. The up B has a fuck ton of distance, but you can't grab ledge with it. Side B has a fuck ton of distance, but you can't grab ledge with Ice Climbers. But a lot of the time, they just have a free recovery. I mean, or at least you do, and a lot of them just go kill mana. But they have a good recovery. It's very good distance wise. Just you can't grab ledge with it. Unless you're even then Sopo has a better time grabbing ledge than the double climber. You can't grab ledge with ices. You really can't. Peach? Is it better or worse than Pikachu's? It's better. It's better than Pikachu's. Cause like big reason why certain characters really struggle against Peach is because they can't kill. Is because their best kill options can't kill Peach till absurd percents. Like Falco, his best kill option objectively is forward smash. Peach is surviving with well a good DI as smash till like 150. Because she's so floaty, yet she has weight to her. It's not like Puff, where yeah you're floaty, but you're also a balloon. Peach has weight to her. To where a lot of the time, with if you know how to DI and you play Peach, you are set. Solely because you just can't. They just can't find kills on you. They physically can't find kills on you 99% of the time. Until really dumb percents, where a lot of the time you can find a stock or two. Of course, Float is a bullshit move. You get free recoveries with Float alone, and then her Parasol has a lot of mix-up. You can either close it and go to ledge, or you just float above your opponent. And just recover to Sage. Pichu. Pichu has a good recovery. It is like, it's like here. And it's better than Ice Climbers. It has a lot of, it's Pikachu's recovery, just you hurt yourself and you can't fucking and you don't deal damage with it. Other than that though, it is just everything I said about Pikachu. Except here's another thing. I don't think Pichu pancakes when he uppies to where it's you actually to where the up angle's actually harder to hit than Pikachu's. But the side angle's easier. Because if he doesn't pancake, then he doesn't have that long, like, stretch when you're going up. He just stays Pichu. To where that alone makes the up angle objectively better than Pikachu, but side angle is objectively worse because it's easier to hit the side angle. But I mean, top 3 recoveries, I mean, Puff, Samus, Peach. Do I wanna... Might move Link up. I'm gonna move Link up here. Yeah. I think Link objectively has a better recovery than those guys. But yeah, this is my tier list. These 3 are objectively the best, have the best recoveries in the game. No explanation is really needed for Puff and Peach, and then Samus, I mean, you just can stall for so long and recover from pretty much anywhere with that character. So I mean, that's about it. Should have recorded as well. But yeah, that's it. Honestly, that's pretty much all I can say. Um, Let me know in the comments if you have anything else to add. If you disagree with my list, then let me know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. All right, well, yeah, join the Discord. I will link the Discord in the description down below. Join the Discord. Once I get a good amount of members, I will start doing stuff with members. I only have like 20 people in there, so yeah, join the Discord. Yeah, cool. Watch me live on YouTube and Twitch. I do Twitch whenever I do console streams and YouTube whenever I do PC streams. But yeah, bye. All right, that's done. Cool. Guess now I'll play. Do I want to play little? I'll play Little Melee. Why not? been streaming. So I'll play a little melee. Practice a little. And then just be done. Flare the Marth player on Yoshi's. Yep. Yeah, finish the tier list. After this match, I'll show you it real quick. And then if you have any objections, just let me know. So here, I'm ass at this game. I need to get better. But if you're still here, let me know. And yeah, here's my finished tier list. Your phone's being weird. Can you see the tier list or no? is what I have finished on. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go back to being ass at a video game now. I decided to join Uncle Punch. I accidentally joined Uncle Punch, nice. Don't want to do Uncle Punch right now. It's back to getting my shit rocked because I ass at this video game. By Nana the Ganondorf. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose this. Okay.
Choose your character. Versus Captain Falcon. Go!
Yeah, what the hell? Everything lagging. No, I'm running at 30 FPS, holy shit, yeah. I don't think I can live stream Melee, holy shit. Yeah, well, in that case, I'll just end live stream. Hey, my laptop bugging. Holy shit. Everything bugging. Don't want to open that now. But yeah, I guess I'll just end stream then. Stepping in and helping me with the tier list. Book of Concord. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we'll see you guys another time, I guess. Oh, my CPU's at 13%. Yeah, it kind of sucks.